Good morning. So day one with the truck, as you can see, no hood on today. We've had vapor lock issues in the past with the truck out here. It gets so hot that we figured we'd run with some airflow over it. Plus, it's always fun to see the big suspension work and all the cool stuff going on behind the scenes with it. Plan for pre-run in general is get everything locked and loaded. Got a nice new restraint system here, kind of cool. Brand new shiny carbon. But we'll be running through the course today, full pull, running through the course tomorrow, full pull. Then we'll go out with the razors, try and take a look for some lines. Not sure if we'll get through the whole course in that, it just takes a long time. And then we'll probably do 1 or 2 full pulls before the end of the pre-run as well. So probably through the course in its entirety in a truck 3 times, maybe 4. And then at least a few more days in the razors trying to figure out some lines, figure out, San Felipe is always about where to go and when to go there. So trucks should be running good. It's all dialed in. We've had a long time in the off season to get this thing up and running, and it's looking good, minus the missing hood, which I'll miss dearly, but it's the right thing for today. And other than that, Hudson's in the truck ready to go. Helped me figure out my Wi-Fi password earlier, so we are gonna have Wi-Fi all day. Other than that, everything's kind of good to go. Gotta plug our steering wheel in. Boom. Boom. Now this will work. So get the wheel on straight, which inevitably it won't be. Wake up all the neighbors. Hudson, you ready?
Oh, he is born ready. I'm gonna take a quick nap between here and town. Hi, my name is Jack Tanner. I'm one of the mechanics here on the Marsal 236 racing program. We're out here hanging out in beautiful, sunny, warm San Felipe. We're on the side of the highway here at Percebu, just watching the truck on the tracker. They're on the other side of the mountain range right now and just watching them, making sure they don't need anything from us. We're gonna do a full pull. We're here about race mile 60 right now, hanging out. Once they pass us, we're gonna head up north to Morelia Junction about race mile 185. And give them some fuel, give them some lunch, and keep on rolling for the rest of the day, finish the whole race course, hopefully have a nice, relaxing afternoon.
I confess, that I like your hands that are gripping my chest. And I wanna be someone that you can't forget. You should come and get to know me better. Won't leave you the way we met, wanna make your body move. I confess.
Well, sitting here in the desert, catching some rays, waiting for the vapor lock to stop for the past, I don't know, 45 minutes. I mean, almost to the point that Instagram's getting boring and I've started shopping on Amazon. We have some vapor lock. Again. So, yeah, let's see if she'll turn on.
I confess, that I like your hands better gripping my chest. And I wanna be someone that you can't forget. You should come and get to know me better. Won't leave you the way we met, wanna make your body move. I confess.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 can be gun and won't pull over till I'm dead right. Ride to the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no bitches riding with me, let their head fly.
I don't turn wrestle, I don't live box. Solitaires, all I do is beat rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to Hitchut. On the throne, bitch ain't what I'm on. She can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these
Hudson here. Super hot day yesterday. Fought a little bit of vapor-like issues, but we got about 200 miles of course done. So we're back out here this morning. Started even earlier this morning than we did yesterday. But massive change in the weather today. So yesterday, by this time, it was probably 10-15 degrees warmer. Big marine layer leaving San Felipe this morning. So the fog was so thick that you could barely see probably maybe 200 yards. So that was a drastic change. So hopefully the weather will be cooler all day today. And we'll have another great day pre-running.
interfering, nigga, I'ma handle business better, let them know. On another level, my assets I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than I stay fly, just to show the day now. On the throne, bitch ain't what I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters' ass, I know these niggas mad, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track. Duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo, like I still got a pocket full of crack. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still making.
We're here in beautiful sunny San Felipe, day 2 of pre-running, about race mile 185. All is good. We just filled the race truck up with, or filled the pre-runner up with some race gas, and Mike and Hudson are getting some lunch and some water, and they're gonna keep on cruising for the rest of the day.
Day's going good. No vapor lock today. We got 100 left to go, and we'll be done with our first full time through.
My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, let 'em know. I'm on these haters' ass, I know these niggas mad, better let 'em know.
Alright, what's up, Mike?
What's up?
Morning.
Looks like God activated the marine layer.
What's the other, didn't it?
Yeah. What do we have?
Mexican eggs, chorizo.
Mexican
Let's do one.
Today, Evan is riding in the truck. Evan's never ridden with me before, so that'll be cool. One time he did. Hudson's gonna get pounded in a razor, up and down in the whoops, up and down and up and down. This is coffee time though, which like a lot of sugar. 1.5 scoops, maybe technically 2 scoops. And a lot of coffee. And then some leche.
El plano Tadeo es el go on the Corso Northo and meet up with Mr. Kimmo.
What?
We're gonna do the Northern Loop and then go back to Morelia Zoo Road area and meet up with Mike Kim and the guys.
Matt, how are you?
Doing good.
Anybody recognize Matt? He's you are a blessing, is what you are. You are a blessing.
Your love has given me much joy and comfort this morning.
Thanks, Matt. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Oh, that's really sweet. Mateo Martinez. Hey. Are you Mexican?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. So much makes sense now. Like the fact that you kind of look a little Mexican. Oh. It's amazing. They do. They make a great car, Lincoln. Oh!
Sorry. So sorry, Mike.
We lost a plate, bro.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah. I was thinking we'd make some good notes today on the north section of stuff that we may want to come back and look at.
So basically twice through the north today.
Yes.
And then full pull through tomorrow. We're not running anything Friday.
No.
And
But post qualifying, we can, yeah,
do we know what time qualifying is?
it's crack of dawn.
Kind of rests that day as well.
Sound good. Reset trigger batteries.
Yeah, get Jack going on some massages.
Three.
Omar's driving.
That'll be three. That'll be 4 times through. That'll make 4 times. Tomorrow, full pull would make 4 times through.
Yes.
Okay.
4 full.
Any questions for anybody else? Any other?
Not really questions. Today when we go, it's gonna be real quick for you to leave Jack and I behind.
No. We're gonna.
I mean, it's gonna be real easy because you're gonna get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
Mike gets in a rhythm and he just wants to.
Clean bats.
Huh?
What?
No, he gets in a rhythm and then he just wants to go.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, hold on.
We got to start the pre-runs really early in the morning just to avoid all of the
Hottest part of the day.
hottest part of the day. The marine layer is nice because some of the days in the morning time it keeps the sun out, but the heat's been really tough for the truck, for sure. I think we were running PMAX in it and it was vapor locking. We were getting like 10 miles stop. We got some race gas in it, and it was running nice yesterday, but definitely held back a good portion of the pre-run.
So obviously, like, I finally got to see the north part of the course yesterday.
Yeah.
Was hoping for a little more reprieve from the square edge bumps. That didn't really happen because all we really got out of it was the short little section of lake bed, and then it was right back into square edge bumps.
No, my back hurts, man.
Yeah,
It's fucking
interesting. Most of the time, we don't see the course this square until like race day,
crazy. Yeah,
and it's been like square from the start.
it's insane, dude.
Which means race day.
I think this has got to be the bumpiest San Felipe we've ever. It's like the harshest San Felipe we've ever raced.
Harsh for sure.
Because usually you get like out in the desert, there's like all this nice stuff, and it is a fun course. Like there's definitely some technical aspects to it that are going to be challenging. I just like my back hurts.
It's just square.
Yeah.
It's like you expect it to be square come race day, and we've had some really bumpy San Felipes.
Yeah.
Right, just whoops. But when they're square edge like they are now,
Yeah.
like it definitely there's a difference.
And
Like the
there's-
difference in your you feel it in your chest.
And there's some holes out there that'll swallow a truck.
There are some big holes, and they're
Yeah.
kind of out of rhythm because there's like a couple like coming down that fence line.
Yeah.
There's some sections where it's like nice rhythm, and then there's those big,
Yeah.
those two big ones where just, and there's and you're like, oh well, we had a nice rhythm going,
Yeah.
gone.
The thing about San Felipe is the passing opportunities, and there's definitely a significant amount of passing lines that we have. So, depending on where we qualify, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the race. But it's cool because it's not a follow the leader race for sure. I mean, there's so many opportunities to spread out, to fan out and pass. I think that's
Drastically different from the 500 and 400.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be interesting, and the question will be how much time it takes to get this thing done, right? I always think it's going to be like 8 or 9 hours, and it winds up going much faster. So it'll be curious to see what happens.
We're here over at the 2026 Baja 250 San Felipe. We got Mike Marsal's truck here, and we're gonna do some updates on the live valve, little software changes. The San Felipe 250 is notoriously rough. This year I think it's actually rougher than it has been in past years. The course that they've picked for us is actually pretty soft, and the sand whoops have gotten really big just in the last couple of days of pre-running, and they're getting really square. So it's gonna be really important to have the suspension dialed in. And the live valve definitely helps. Even though like it's very sandy and rough, there's some sections where you can get some speed and it's more technical. So being able to have the live valve where you can pick between the different programs really helps optimize the truck for terrain.
This will actually be the first year that we've run the live valve on this truck. And last year, San Felipe 250, we had the standard suspension, got the live valve afterwards. And obviously it takes some time to tune and to get the suspension acclimated to the truck. Obviously, worked flawlessly last year. I think we had 2 top 5 finishes, actually 2 podiums, and every other race was a top 5 finish. So this live valve is really coming into its own, and San Felipe is going to be the place to really put it to the test. 280 miles, it's going to be long, it's going to be hot, the bumps are square, but this thing, she's ready to go.
Hard break. Oh. There. Ribbon that bomb. Oh, man. Oh, big. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Good camera fucking. Oh.
Gotta cross the legs. Cross the legs.
We're making the calendar this year.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
We
Oh, that's sensual there.
Instagram's getting boring, and I've started shopping on Amazon.
11 B-, almost what he achieved. Not even, dude. I was a D, C student. C was on a good day. Good at PE though.